We meet again, Acarno.
I just can't stand it when we're apart.
How did you manage to get on this ship?
That doesn't matter. I've got to stop this ship, so get out of my way.
Stop this ship?
Yeah. No one has to run from this planet. We've got a working hull drive. It can supply healthy air to the whole world. There's no need to fight. We can save the Earth.
Ha ha! So you're going to save the world? No more fighting? Well, it's too late for me to care.
What?
I don't care what happens to this world anymore. My master Ryuichi is dead, and so are his dreams. I was promised an important position when those dreams came true, but now that they will never be realized, I have no purpose. I have no reason to live, no reason to care.
Then step aside and let me through.
No, that's not in my nature, my synthetic nature. I was created to serve and fight. That is what kept me alive, so now I choose to test my worth against a formidable opponent like you.
Well, so much for reasoning with him.
In the only way I know how.
Yeah! What are you gonna do now?
It's better living through science. Yes, very good. Your skills given by God are very impressive. You deserve a worthy opponent, and you shall have one. Be prepared to lose. That's much better now. Come on, show me again. Show me your real power again. You won. Now finish me off.
Kondo!
Get out of here! Go! Get out of here! Hurry up! Run! Run! Thank you, Acarno. Thank you. The kindness you showed me has allowed me to leave this world without the bitterness that I have lived with for so long while in it. Master, you were wrong. Your dream of a new world was based on cruelty. Mine is one of hope.
I wonder where this goes.
Acarno!
Hey, it's good to see you guys. Where's the doc?
He's guarding the hover.
You okay?
Things got heavy, but I'm okay now.
The bridge is hit bad. The ship's got to be controlled from the main computer room. I think we can get there with this elevator.
Why wasn't the bridge protected? It doesn't make sense. There's something strange going on.
I think you're right. But we don't have time to worry about it now. We've got to stop the ship.
We better get moving before the second volley of missiles attack.
Let's go!
You finally arrived.
And you must be Zeno. Zeno Razul.
I'm honored that you know my name.
I can also identify 20 species of snakes. You've got to stop the ship. There's no reason for you to do this. We've got a hull drive that can repair the Earth's atmosphere.
I see. That doesn't matter now. It's too late for me to change my course.
Your course is taking you and everyone else on this ship on a one-way trip to Deathsville when we hit the primary Starwatch perimeter.
Starwatch does not concern me. As you can see, the initial attack did only the damage I allowed it to. The next will not occur because no one will be alive to push the buttons.
But why? We told you, there's no need for this.
Need? It's what I want.
What you want? Why don't you tell us exactly what that is?
I thought you'd never ask. It's quite simple, really. I'll tell you right now. You must listen carefully. I am going to establish my own nation with the power of this ship.
What?
Your nation?
Yes. A new nation ruled by me. I shall call it Zeno Meridian. It will mark a new beginning for this world. This ship will be my home and sovereign land, and all of Earth and eventually other planets will obey me or be destroyed.
Think what you're saying. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes very good sense. For you see, as history has taught us, might makes right. And I have all of the might in the world. This is a flying fortress designed to sustain life for many years. It has the most sophisticated weapons and defense systems in the world. And the ability to destroy the Earth within minutes. and survive the devastation. And now, to celebrate this momentous occasion, I think fireworks are in order. Why don't I blow up a city? Now, where should I send my missiles? Maybe you can help me pick the lucky winning city. Let's see now. Where should I send them? Los Angeles? San Francisco? So you want San Francisco? That's a really nice city.
You're crazy! Stop it!
Targeting San Francisco.
Zeno, don't!
Target Los Angeles, California. All missiles are online. All missiles are go. Will launch on command.
With one little word from me, millions of people will die.
Shut it down.
Agent Lanabecca, how crude. What do I do now?
Step away from that console.
Zeno, do it!
I am going to do it. I'm going to demonstrate my power to the entire world. And nothing can stop me from ruling as I deserve to rule.
Zeno, you're mad.
Not mad. A little angry, maybe, but not mad.
I'm getting ready to put a bullet in that smart-ass mouth of yours.
Agent Lanabecca, shoot me? The great ones are always misunderstood. It's our fate.
I'm serious, wacko.
You're very attractive when you get all riled up like that, Agent Lanabecca.
You're asking for it, pal.
Go ahead. Shoot. Shoot! You foolish little people. Did you really think you could stop me the way you can stop the others? You're all inferior to me in every way, and you shall learn this truth along with the other fools when I am in control. But don't worry. You don't have long to wait, because today is the day that you and the rest begin your new lives under your new ruler, Zeno!
Don't do it!
He did it.
The missiles will reach their targets in minutes. Millions will die, but it's a small price to pay for a new beginning, as I pave the way for the creation of my new world.
You.
Disarm those missiles now.
What's done is done. Nothing can stop this now, nothing. No one can stop me.
What the hell?
Maybe he's a...
Oh no!
He's a traveller. I should have known. He must have disguised his energy.
No, he's not a traveller.
You're right, Hosaka. He's a monster.
So, you think I'm a monster? No, Acarno is right. I am a traveller, just like him. So if you call me a monster, you'd have to call your friend over there one too. We have the same traveller blood running through our veins.
No. I'm not like you.
Ah, the missiles are about to reach their target.
Ah!
No!
Duh!
You animal.
You amuse me.
How can you be so blind?
Blind? It is you who are blind, simple human. All I'm doing is cleaning up a bit, like taking out the trash, if you will. I have no need for an overpopulation of inferiors.
You fiend.
I get the distinct feeling you people don't appreciate my genius. Initiate Clean Sweep 1, program Zeno Alpha Beta Theta. Target all cities on main entry menu.
Program Clean Sweep 1 has been activated. All missiles ready for launch.
Stop it!
Now I believe you're starting to get the big picture. I am in control. With one more word from me, millions more insignificant humans die.
Damn it, you! Can we stop this?
Oh, don't look so glum. Don't allow yourselves to feel inadequate. As I've said, no one can stop me or this ship. You see, I designed the ship's computer, Diva. She'll respond to me only. She's a very accommodating young lady. So why don't you all just sit back and watch the fireworks?
Down!
Why do I get the feeling there's something you want?
Excellent detective work, Agent Planner Becca. How about a trade?
A trade? What are you talking about?
Yes, a trade. What I want is your power. That's what I'm willing to trade for. If you cooperate with me, I'll call off the attacks. And you'll be saving the lives of millions of people around the world.
Acarno, don't do it.
My power?
Yes, Acarno, I want your power. The power contained in your blood. Your fresh traveler blood. It will enhance my abilities and strength to the level that I desire. Why don't you make the noble choice and cooperate with me? Your sister Nina did.
What? It was you! You were the one who experimented with my sister's blood to try and get her power!
Yes. I was the one who performed the DNA blood transfer experiments on your sister Nina. But don't be so upset about it. I can assure you that she cooperated completely throughout all of the experiments.
You're a liar, Zeno! Nina would never cooperate with a monster like you!
You think not? Then you greatly underestimate the efficacy of my brainwashing techniques.
No! No, I don't believe it!
It's true. My techniques tricked her into cooperating. That is, at first.
And when she stopped cooperating, you killed her, didn't you?
No, I didn't kill her. She killed herself before I could complete my experiments. I was so close to creating the perfect serum. But it was all lost when your sister decided she'd rather die than contribute to my vision.
Oh, Nina.
And now, Acarno, it's your turn to decide whether or not you want to cooperate with me. If you do, millions of people will be saved. If you don't, millions will die. What is your answer? What will you do?
I can't let those people die.
Acarno!
You win. I'll do what you ask.
I knew you'd see it my way sooner or later.
Acarno, don't listen to him. You can't do this. Don't trust him, he's insane.
Oh, but you see, you have no choice. You have to trust me. Besides, once Acarno has been subjected to my treatment, he will begin to see the wisdom of my actions.
Think what you want. Just make sure that you hold up your end of the deal and call off the attack like you said you would.
Don't worry about that. Zeno Razur's word is always as good as he wants it to be.
Acarno, you can't cooperate with him. There's no way we can trust him to keep his word, even if you let him do what he wants. There's got to be another way out of this. Don't go along with him.
I'm sorry, Chris, but...
Acarno!
Okay. Now, what do you want me to do?
Come with me. Not you, just Acarno. They'll take care of you. Please entertain our guests, gentlemen. Acarno, soon you might feel differently about me and what I'm trying to accomplish. My treatment will make you see the light, and then you wonder what all the fuss was about. Begin very small.
Are you sure you want to go ahead with this?
Of course. This ship has the best technology this world has ever seen. It's an amazing craft, a masterpiece constructed to float in space. The ship's central system cannot be altered by anyone. Nobody apart from me has the courage to go ahead with this. With this masterpiece, I will have all the power, and I will exact obedience from everyone.
Do you really think so?
Now, let me ask you a question. The old world could not change fast enough for me. The old world can be repaired with the help of the hull drive, but it will ultimately fall back into its own pit of destruction and despair. And there is one reason, and one reason alone: the human factor. The human factor cannot be controlled. It cannot be educated enough to avoid creating the same hopeless situations over and over. It will never be evolved enough to experience the realization of truth. The human is an outdated species. But who was going to admit this? It takes one with the courage and the knowledge and the resources to tell the world the truth. It takes a genius like me. Hayano was a corporate puppet, too blinded by his own short-sighted love of money. As they told, I created. Behold.
What's going on here?
You are looking at the future. These are artificial life forms I created using traveler's blood. Each is an OverBlood.
OverBlood? I don't understand.
These new life forms answer the question of how man must evolve to exist in the future. They were created by combining the blood of travelers with the bodies of artificial life forms. These OverBloods have the superior intelligence and superior strength that ordinary humans could only dream of. The OverBlood project was originally started by the military to create super soldiers, but the project was soon dropped because of objections from backward-thinking politicians. So, when the military was no longer involved, Hayano Industry decided to invest in the project and continue the work. The result is what you see here, the beginning of a new age.
And my sister was the first subject for this project.
Yes, she was. The project advanced rapidly because of her, until she decided she couldn't take it any longer. She said that what we were doing was wrong, that we were tampering with nature, playing God, and she could no longer be a part of it. Soon after that, she killed herself. But the project continued, in hope of finding another traveller to supply blood. And although the work advanced, it could never be fully completed until now, Acarno, with your blood.
Why the hell do you need my blood? You're a traveller. Why don't you use your own?
But you see, unfortunately, I wasn't born a traveller like you.
What?
No, I was born in the laboratory. I was created from early synthetic DNA experiments and nurtured by the blood of your sister. I'm the first, the original OverBlood.
My sister died for a creature like you.
Don't be so cynical. You see, you should actually feel rather close to me. We're practically related. And you will be closer still when your blood is added to mine to enhance my powers. Cooperate with me, and you can become an important part of my dominion.
You're no relative of mine, synthetic boy. And I'm not into politics.
You're an amusing creature, Acarno, and a liar. The decision you made a few minutes ago was political. You decided to sacrifice yourself to save a population of humans. Humans that you know are inferior to you and I. So don't pretend you're not a part of the hypocrisy. Look at the beauty of what I've created. These creatures are just waiting to be awakened to the new world they deserve. To the new world we deserve, Acarno. A world free of the weak humans that prevent it from being a galactic power. The world of Zeno. My creation. A new type of human being with a superior intelligence. My wonderful world will be populated by my overbloods.
The world of Zeno? It's not going to happen, no matter how many people you kill. You can't do that.
Of course I can. Ever since the world has existed. This is like a miracle. I can surely do the exchange, like an incredible act of God. My great world, the world of Zeno.
You're so sick, it's unbelievable. You sacrificed my sister for a twisted pipe dream so you could be some kind of tin god.
Tin god? My eminence truly deserves to be worshipped, and the sacrifice your sister made was insignificant. She served her purpose by helping the project. But what's one girl's life when my empire is at stake? My only regret is that she wasn't able to supply us with more blood. In the end, her life was a small price to pay.
A small price to pay? You...
You dare to test my power? You shall pay for your insolence. You'll have to do better than that, young man, to affect me. Do you have it in you? I can't believe he has such power.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I think so. I'm glad you guys are here. Unfortunately, that monster's still alive.
Enjoy your small victory, boy. You've won the battle, but lost the war.
Oh no.
Program Team 2 activated. All missiles ready for launch. Command code 1.
Enjoy what you've done.
Program Team 2 will be initiated in 30 minutes. All cities on attack menu will be targeted. Command code 1. Designation accepted.
This is the result of your arrogance. Command code number 1 cannot even be countermanded by me. The other attacks you witnessed were simulations, staged to get you to cooperate. But this one is real. In 30 minutes, all of the major cities of the world will be attacked.
No! There must be a way to stop it.
There isn't. So just sit back, get some popcorn and watch the world end.
This can't be happening.
We've got no choice. We've got to blow this ship to stop the attack.
What?
It's the only way we can stop the attack.
But how do we do it?
Your little rabbit minds amuse me so, you fools. Even if you were able to blow up this ship, the explosion would destroy all of East Edge City. And then what would happen to your precious hull drive? This ship contains some of the most deadly weaponry ever assembled. An explosion like that would only be safe in deep space.
Hosaka, I'm afraid he's right about that.
Yeah, he's right on both counts. All we have to do is get the ship high enough, and we can safely blow it to hell.
Go, Hosaka! Go!
Ha! What an inspiring cheer, Acarno. Except this is no junk blade race, boy. He's not going to break into my computer. I told you, the computer only responds to my voice.
What?
Ah, but that's not strictly accurate. It's actually programmed to answer to two voices, mine and Ryuichi Hayano's, so I really should say that it only answers to my voice now. Since Ryuichi Hayano is dead, I watched his last dying moments on the bridge as he suffered after being bombarded by missiles. Missiles that I allowed to hit him by adjusting Guardian shields. It was fun to watch Hayano squirm. Almost as much fun as watching you squirm.
You killed Hayano. I thought you were partners.
We were, until he outlived his usefulness. He mistakenly thought that he was in control. In the end, he didn't see things my way. He learned. It's my way or the Milky Way.
Rats like Ryuichi Hayano won't be missed. Why don't you visit him?
You do amuse me, Acarno. But we'll all be visiting him very soon.
We'll get out of this somehow.
You're right, Chris, we will. Ryuichi Hayano is not dead.
What?
Thanks for the info, pal. Diva, I'm going to input a command. I want you to verify acceptance immediately.
Command accepted. You are authorized access to all ship controls. Level command code 1. User identity has been verified.
This can't be. What's going on?
Lockout complete. You are now the primary user, Mr. Ryuichi Hayano.
What? What is this?
Hosaka?
Hosaka, what's going on here? Talk to me.
Navigation. I want Meridian's altitude adjusted to assure the safety of civilians in East Edge upon detonation of this vessel.
Altitude corrections have been made to assure the safety of East Edge City upon Meridian explosion.
yourself.
Hosaka! What's going on?
Impossible. You can't be Ryuichi. Ryuichi Hayano is dead. It can't be.
But it's true. I am the real Ryuichi Hayano.
How can that be?
Sorry, I couldn't tell anyone.
Please, tell us about it now, Hosaka.
Yes, it's time you knew the whole story. I'll be glad to get it off my chest. "20 years ago, my real father, Ryotaro Hayano, discovered that the world air cooling systems would not last as long as expected. He estimated that they would break down in approximately 10 years, and so he created the project that's now called Meridian. He believed the only way to survive would be to save a select group of people. My father put me in charge of the entire project. I was only 12 years old at the time.
At only 12 years old?
Yes, he told me that the project was expected to take at least 20 years. And he wanted me to make it my life's work. I was very young and impressionable, so I went along with his wishes. At first. But I soon started listening to a very outspoken woman named Misato Hosaka. She was one of my father's most brilliant and respected scientists. But she was opposed to Meridian. She believed a new power source could be created to run the cooling system. My father and Misato had a bitter argument, and when I took her side against his, he disowned me.
And so the other Ryuichi Hayano was a clone?
Yes. My father was too proud to tell anyone what had happened. He realized that he needed a way to cover up the facts about my leaving. And so went to his top scientists, and with their information he cloned another son from a lock of my hair. And so I went off to a new life, while the new Ryuichi Hayano stayed behind to run the company. But although the clone looked and sounded like me, he lacked my conscience, which was nurtured by the kind and loving Misato. I stayed with Misato for years, and lived as her son. No one ever found out the truth, and when she died from an illness, I set out to find a new power source to run the cooling systems needed to save the Earth, which turned out to be the hull drive.
Damn, that's a hell of a story, pal. But you could have come clean with us a long time ago.
Chris is right. We would have been cool about it, but we can understand your reasons for not telling.
So, the Ryuichi Hayano I knew was more of a fake than even I suspected.
Yes, but he was smart enough to fool you. Wasn't he, Zeno?
But you aren't smart enough to know that you can't blow up this ship. You see, I disengaged the self-destruct unit a long time ago. So you can take this ship as high as you want. But no matter how high it goes, it will not self-destruct. But it will launch my missiles. How do you like that, Mr. Hayano?
Wrong again, freakoid. I knew you disengaged the self-destruct unit. But who said anything about blowing up the ship by engaging the self-destruct?
What?
Doc, you read me?
Roger. Loud and clear.
You too, Doc. All three of us are okay. I want you to go to the antimatter room. We'll meet you there as soon as we can.
Roger that, Hosaka. Blowing up this ship is gonna remind me of my old SEAL days.
Get 'em, Swabby.
Ha! Roger that, Captain. I'm on my way. I'll make her blow up real good. You just make sure we're all able to get the hell off this tub in time.
Over and out, Doc.
That sounds like a good plan. I wish him luck.